Hey guys, here's up next on Lion TV. Great job, Everett.
Hey, thanks so much, Jake.
Where is that music coming from?
It looks like we have a story with Donovan over the Young Playwrights.
Who's Donovan?
An updated weather forecast with Josh. It was a story on the softball team with Josh.
That's not confusing at all.
And sports with Kennedy.
All that?
And more.
Great. When does it start?
Well, we have about a minute of intro.
Okay, hold on. 45 seconds of intro. I made that. I know it's a little long, but it's just 45 seconds, not a minute.
Well, I guess Lion TV starts now?
No. I'm director today, and I get to choose when Lion TV starts. It starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High School, and happy Friday. I'm Blake Farley.
And I'm Everett Kirkman. Thanks for waking up with us this morning, Cersei. We're so glad you could join us for another episode of Lion TV. Let's get to a few announcements. Your last chance to pre-order a yearbook is today. You may still order online, but you may also pay Ms. Hollyfield at lunch, between classes, or after school. Books purchased at school are $50. Exact change or check will be accepted.
Central High School in Little Rock will be hosting a Service Academy informational meeting on Friday, February 21st. Sorry, not Friday, just February 21st in their library from 6:30 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. for any student interested in attending the United States Military Academy at West Point, the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, or the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis. If you have any questions, please email Chloe Maxwell at chloe.maxwell@mail.house.gov or by phone at 501-324-5941.
Now let's send things over to our very own Donovan Marino with a story about a local playwright competition.
As many of us here at Searcy High go throughout our day, 3 girls from Searcy High School are working diligently to rehearse and prepare for one of the most important competitions in the drama department, the AYPC.
AYPC stands for Arkansas Young Playwright Competition, and it started in the early 2000s, and about 5 years ago they added the acting aspect to it. And so playwrights who submitted their plays and were chosen as finalists got to perform their play.
The people in the drama department have mostly thought about only one thing, the plays. What you may not know is a few people can be playwrights in the state of Arkansas.
We currently have one play in the finals this year. Ariadna Leva, Mariah Gerardo, and Julia Mansur wrote the play Hello.
Finding out they qualified for competition, these 3 couldn't be more excited.
Well, we were really excited when we found out that our play qualified. Miss Taylor was telling us who qualified for the competition. She decided to not look at us the entire class period until she said it, and she waited till the very end to tell us that we made it, and when we did, we just all got excited.
Yeah. It was a nice surprise.
This romantic plot of the play may be seen as a bunch of blind dates, but if you look closer, you may find the twist.
It's a series of dates between these 2 people who are set up on a blind date originally, and as it progresses you see the girl getting angrier and angrier and just kind of a bitter person, and in the end there's kind of a plot twist between the main guy and the waitress.
The characters of Hello could be a variety of actors or actresses throughout the competition.
There are 8 main characters, and then the rest are ensemble, meaning there's just extras.
Our main character Erica, the female, is Jalen Barker. Our main character for the male is Zion King, and that's Sebastian. And then Lakeisha, the waitress, is Emma Porter.
The Arkansas Young Playwright Competition will be staged on April 14th, 2018 at the Ron Robinson Theater in Little Rock. Now let's send things back to Everett and Blake at the news desk.
Thank you, Donovan, for that very interesting story. Before we go any further, let's get into a few more announcements.
Congratulations to these students who placed in their competitive events at the FBLA Spring Leadership Conference on Friday, February 9th at UCA. Bethany Ellis received first place in Public Service Announcement. Peyton Black and Nikki Perez got second place in Entrepreneurship. Jesse Harwell received 4th place in Accounting 2, Weston Simpson 6th place in Business Communications, Carson Donovan 6th place in Accounting 1, and Wesley Aday 6th place Business Law.
Any current junior boy or girl who wants to attend Boys or Girls State should stop by the Guidance Center and sign up for more information. The deadline to sign up is February 28th. Boys State is held on the campus of University of Central Arkansas in Conway, while Girls State is held on Harding University's campus here in Searcy. Both camps are a week long and teach the students how government is run on the local and state levels through simulations of real scenarios.
Now we're going to go on over to Josh Klein, who has the inside scoop about what we can expect from this year's softball team.
With the closing of basketball comes the opening of baseball and softball. And I got an inside scoop of your upcoming softball ladies to see what they are doing to prepare for this season. Hitting a ball is easy, but being a good softball player has its challenges.
Takes a lot of hard work. You got to be committed. You got to be willing to put in the hours and the time and the effort, and just willing to play your heart out. You got to be able to throw yourself out there and try something new. And balancing your schedule on and off the field. You got to work hours on the field. You got to put the work in off the field. Like, it's just a lot of work. You have to have a lot of endurance and just a lot of knowledge about the game itself.
Anna Dornell has been loving the sport since the age of 10, using the skills passed down from her sisters to teach the newcomers a thing or two.
Working together as a team because we have a lot of new people and a lot of freshmen on the team, and Coach has been working with us on our batting skills a lot. We have stations, different batting stations every day where we work on like bunting and stuff, and I'm working on like my knowledge of the game and just batting in general.
I also asked a few well-seasoned players how they are doing to prepare themselves.
Better communication on the fields and making relationships with my teammates. Competitiveness, you gotta be very competitive. You gotta work well with others. You gotta be a leader, and you gotta be able to communicate with others. Hardworking.
As you can tell, our girls' work doesn't go unnoticed. Be sure to wish our girls the best of luck on March 1st as they go against Jonesboro. That's all I have for you, Cersei. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Josh, for that story. I can't wait to watch and see the team in action this year.
Totally, Blake. But the team has to have the right kind of weather. And speaking of weather, we have Joshua Cremines here to give us an updated forecast for this weekend.
Good morning, Searcy High School. I'm here to give you an updated weather forecast. So today is February 16th. Your high will be 47. You'll have showers with a 60% chance of rain. You'll have winds going north-northeast at 15 miles per hour. Your humidity will be at 68%, and your sun rose at 6:46 a.m. this morning. On to tonight. So tonight you'll have a low of 34 and late showers with a 100% chance of rain. Your winds will be going northeast at 9 miles per hour with 71% of humidity, and your sun will set at 6:46 p.m. onto the almanac. The average temperatures for your high is a 54, your low is a 31, and your monthly average of precipitation is 3.82 inches, and your month to date is 1.01 inches. Onto the Fivecast. On Saturday, we'll have rain with a high of 46, a low of 33, with a 100% chance of rain. On Sunday, it'll be cloudy with a 56 as a high, a 48 as a low, and 20% chance of rain. On Monday, it'll be showers with a 66 as a high, 56 as a low, and 60% chance of rain. On Tuesday, it'll be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 68, a low of 48, with 60% chance of rain. On Wednesday, we'll have rain or showers with a high of 58 and a low of 38, with 60% chance of rain. So it looks like it's warming up a little bit. We're still getting a lot of rain, though.
A lot of rain, definitely.
So I need to go find my umbrella.
Or a poncho. Ponchos are cool, too.
I love ponchos.
Totally underrated.
Exactly. Well, let's take a look at our lunch. Today we'll be having a corn dog or mostaccioli pasta, garlic breadstick, mustard and ketchup, seasoned whole kernel corn, seasoned green beans, sliced Granny Smith apple, caramel dip, pears, sugar cookie, and milk. Well, it sounds like another great lunch from our outstanding cafeteria ladies.
Absolutely. And you want to know someone else who's outstanding? This week's line of the week, and Zion has that for us up next.
What's up, Searcy High School? I'm here with your line of the week. Alex Soares, how you doing, bro?
What's up, man?
All right, so how long you been playing soccer?
I've been playing for 2 years for the school, but mostly I've been playing throughout my whole life, playing club up in Little Rock or around here.
All right. And so during the time that you've been playing, like, what is the hardest thing about soccer, or the things that you've had to do as far as like drills or something like that?
Conditioning definitely be one of the toughest things, you know, because we just get done doing a drill and then coach yells at us to get on the goal line, and then we start running back and forth. And if somebody messes up, we start all over.
Dang. And so is there anyone that you actually look up to as far as soccer goes, like any players or anything?
Well, off my favorite team, their captain, Sergio Ramos. He plays defender, backline like I do, and he's just the ideal player to be.
Okay. Do you have any plans to play soccer after high school?
I'll definitely be playing club, but as college goes, I'm not too sure. You know, whatever turns out.
Okay. And since you're a senior, do you have any advice for anybody that might be coming up and playing soccer, or any of your like underclassmen for future?
Training is definitely the key role in being successful in the game. You can never be too good.
Oh, all right. Well, that's all the questions I got for you today. Thanks for coming. All right, and back to the news desk.
Thank you, Zion, for that feature. Now we have Kennedy Bell with the newest and latest sports announcements.
Happy Friday, Cersei. Let's jump into some announcements. Last night, the Lady Lions and Lion basketball team faced off against Mountain Home in their last regular season game. Although we do not yet have the results to those games, we will get them to you next week. Both teams begin their conference tournament on Saturday. The girls will be traveling to Jonesboro and the boys will be traveling to West Memphis. Be sure to wish them luck. In other basketball news, senior night was on Tuesday. Here are the highlights. What a special night. Now for bowling, the bowling team went to Hot Springs yesterday to compete for a state title. We'll update y'all later on the results. Now let's talk wrestling. The team has been preparing for state, so I talked with William Stokes to get his take on how things will go down.
We leave at 5:30 in the morning to go to North Little Rock at the Jack Stevenson Center for Friday and Saturday state tournament. Our biggest competition will probably be Harbor. Go Lions.
We will update you on the results of the state tournament ASAP, no Rocky. In national sports, it was a 97.75 out of 100 that put snowboarder Shaun White on the Winter Olympics medal for gold. White was able to beat out the Japanese snowboarder Ayumu Hirano, who scored a 95.25 in his run. With the win, White received his third gold medal in the men's halfpipe. After his stellar run, White dropped to one knee after his score had been announced, confirming he had regained the gold medal that he had lost in 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics. A quick medal count for the Olympics. Germany and Norway are tied at number 1 with 13 medals. Netherlands and Canada are tied for second with 11 medals apiece. And the USA is in 5th place with a total of 7 medals, 4 of which are gold. That's all I have for sports today. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Kennedy, for those updates. And with that, we'll wrap up today's edition of Lion TV. If you've missed an episode of Lion TV, Channel 423, or the studio, just go to CerseiLionPress.com and click the Watch Us Now logo. For Lion TV, I'm Everett Kirkman.
And I'm Blake Farley. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Cersei High Lion TV, and also on Twitter at Lion TV.
Have a great weekend, Cersei. We'll be back with you here on Wednesday.